Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Jeanette Byro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where I will tune in through mediumship and see who's here. So, the energy today, it is ramping up. We have the moon tomorrow, the full moon tomorrow. I can even just feel it in my energy. I also have Spirit very close, so when they're like really close and pressing in on me, I find it hard to catch my breath, so I can definitely feel them really close. But I want to say, first of all, this moon energy tomorrow, moon in Aries, is very, very specific, very intentional, very powerful for you to work with. And so at the end of this video, I'm attaching this beautiful insight that myself and Lisa Richmond did, followed by a meditation and a channeled sound healing from her that I highly recommend all of you use to tune into the energy of this full moon, because this is one of the most impactful full moons. So I will have that attached to the video so you can click on it. But for now, let's get into the message. I'm just going to close my eyes because I can feel Spirit really close. Let me see who's here. Hold on. Okay, this is coming from the Three Guides of the Light. Okay, and this is really interesting. They're saying, they're actually singing the Christmas carol. I can't remember which one it is, but in the beginning it's like, do you hear what I hear? And when they say, do you hear what I hear, they're actually referencing tonal frequencies. And so if any of you are noticing this like ringing in your ears, or feeling like you're hearing music or angelic music, frequencies, they're saying, do you hear what I hear? Because what's happening is the energy ramping up to this moon is opening this portal of ascension, if you will, this gateway of ascension, an opportunity for you to step through into something new. And that can look very different for everybody. But it's yes, they're showing me the image of maybe what you were walking through before was kind of black and white. As you step through this portal of ascension or awakening, you open up to a world of color, and your world becomes full of color. This is really powerful because right now you are stepping into an entirely new frequency. This energy is new. It's about change. I've been talking about it. The upheaval you're experiencing is to reconfigure where you're going. This has been a theme that's been happening throughout the year. I've talked about it a lot, but this moon is really amplifying this like gateway switch. Like, when you walk through a gate that kind of rotates, it's like that happens and you can't go back through it. And that's the beautiful part about this energy, is when you go through it, you can't slide backwards, like a zip tie is what they're showing me. So that's something to consider in this energy. It's very new. You can also add sound and frequency to increase your capacity to, release things, awaken to things, go deeper in your meditations. All of that, sound and frequency, are really beneficial, which makes sense. So I'm glad we have a sound meditation attached to this video soon. There's another piece. Hold on. Okay, they're also showing me that many of you will experience today, tomorrow, and Friday. So yes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a feeling of a system reboot. And they're showing me the on and off button on a computer. And when you have the opportunity to click like restart or reboot, a system reboot. So notice if your energy the next couple days, you might feel very energized and then you crash hard and sleep hard. And then you wake up and you're like, wow, I felt like I just barely closed my eyes. Or you might feel very, very fatigued. Either way, whichever way you experience it, this is like a system reboot. So when your body's going through that experience over the next couple days, you may find your desires for certain foods change. You might be thirstier than normal. I know I'm definitely thirstier than normal right now. You may find you have intolerance for certain things. Maybe caffeine bothers you when normally you're like, bring on the coffee. You might notice a need for deeper self-reflection, so kind of more hermit energy where you kind of pull inwards. You don't want to be around others and active. Or you could notice the opposite of wanting to be in new energies, new frequencies, so you can kind of notice what's out there and try on new things. Again, this moon is so individualized for each and every one of you, is why there's like an array of what this can be like. But this system reboot is to really get you online in where we're going in 2025, which is quite a big shift, which I'll be talking about closer to 2025. So for now, Spirit's guidance is really kind of lean into what your body needs within the system reboot. If it's more sleep, find ways to allow yourself to sleep more. If it's different food, honor that intuitive pull. You may find you're more drawn to kind of like juices and softer foods. You may be drawn to more root vegetable foods to be more grounded. There's so many different ways. I know I'm being pulled into water. My body wants to be in water a ton. So notice what that is for the system reboot. One more thing they're saying. Okay, and they're also saying in dream state has a high opportunity right now to provide divine insights, snippets of insights of what's coming for you in the future. So really pay attention to that dream state right now, because you will be given like a heads up or premonitions or things like that. But I see it happening in a positive way. So these aren't like doom and gloom type ones, more like insights of living a moment of your best life. Reconnecting with somebody that you really wanted to, or finding that divine partner, or being in that position of power that you know you can be, and you get to experience that in your dream state. You're being given those dreams for a reason right now, because they apply to this system reboot and the direction that you're going in as you move through this kind of portal of ascension that's happening. So that's a beautiful message. Oh my gosh, we have so much to look forward to in this moon energy. So again, I'll leave that with all of you. Definitely check out the intuitive guidance Lisa and I brought through, as well as her sound meditation and healing energies. It'll be so useful for you in bringing in these energies for yourself and making the most of this really beautiful, impactful time. So I'll leave that with all of you. Oh, lastly, I hope to see you at Cosmic Consciousness tonight. If you haven't already signed up, you can sign up at avalonspirit.com. And I'll be sharing some really neat insights about my surgery and my experiences in the higher realms. And that's about all. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.